Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Washington State Cougars offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He escapes the sack. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. In the clear at the 25. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. The pass is caught, and they get him down after the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Wildcats will have to kick this away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Illegal block.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. You give it to the big fullback here. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Hand off to the single back. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the back gets the football. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Hands off to the fullback. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Gives it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The pass rush closing in. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a run. Running back's got it. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense in hurry-up mode.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
2nd down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Caught quickly. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Bringing pressure. Running out of time in the pocket. And the freshman making an impact play there.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch him. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. Pressure is coming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
To the air, it's Johnson. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Wildcats will line up to boot it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Hand off to the right side. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fights through the tackler. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Already punted 5 times now today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Press set it down. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He shreds the tackle. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Wildcats will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. This one will be fair caught. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He stays alive. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. To throw, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep, downfield, and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. There's contact on the throw. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And Wildcats offense back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Makes a quick catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Fighting off the defender. Refuses to be stopped. Defense able to contain him after that juke. He picks up a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And now a carry here for the fullback. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Who was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Washington State's offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.